and girls, welcome to our show Brigadier's Truth Hour with Coffee on our YouTube channel Brigadier Guides You. Today we shall talk about another important subject about the terrorism which has been happening from Pakistan. As you all know, Asia Cup is on and India has already defeated Pakistan comprehensively. Well, during this match, whatever happened and what followed later was an absolute snub for the Pakistan, which India royally handed on to them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the past week, the India-Pakistan clash in Asia Cup was just more than a cricket match. It became a tense diplomatic and political showdown. The Indian team, led by our able captain Surya Kumar Yadav, is seen by many as making a clear and a very strong statement. This has put the Pakistani Cricket Board in a tough spot and has brought the confrontation to the attention of the highest levels of international cricket governance, and the world was made to recognize the truth. The truth is that Pakistan spreads terror across India as an instrument of state. And India has taken a firm decision to retaliate, whether by kinetic means or other soft power means, including cricket, but within the ambit of international norms and rules. Well, the tension was already building even before the first ball was delivered in the match, with the reports that Pakistan suggesting that match referee Andy Pycroft had advised both the captains not to shake hands during the toss. But the real turning point came after India's impressive 7-wicket victory. In a surprising break from the usual customs, the Indian batters, that is Surya Kumar Yadav and Shivam Dube, chose to leave the field without shaking hands with their Pakistani rivals. Even after they reached the stands, the dressing room was shut to preclude any Pakistani Cricket Board staff from coming to congratulate them. This wasn't a sudden decision. Surya Kumar Yadav later explained that it was a collective choice made in consultation with the BCCI and the Government of India, reflecting their team's stance. Indians will not shake hands with terror operatives who have Indian blood on their hands. And during the post-match presentation, Surya Kumar Yadav, the Indian captain, shared a touching message that truly resonated with everyone around. He dedicated the victory to the brave armed forces involved in Operation Sindoor and warmly expressed his team's support for all the victims and the families affected by the tragic Pahalgam terror attack, where 26 lives were sadly lost to the terrorists backed by Pakistan. His words made it clear that for Indian team, the game was more than just a competition. It was a meaningful moment to stand together and show our solidarity against Pakistan's nefarious designs perpetrated by their home ground terrorists. He also reflected that some things in life are ahead of sportsmanship, reminding us of deeper values that matter the most. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the national spirit comes much higher than the sportsman spirit. It is the Pakistani cricketers, past and present, who by the provocative, ungentlemanly political statements against the Indian Armed Forces and India violated the principles of sportsmanship. It is their obnoxious and savage behavior of the Pakistani cricketers that they displayed to the whole world by making cartoons to insult Indian women with their Sindoor cartoon, or even Abhinandan, the tea cartoon of Abhinandan of Balakot fame. The fallout from the deliberate snub was swift and quite impactful. The Pakistani team, sharing their feelings of disappointment, chose to skip the post-match presentation ceremony, with their captain Salman Ali Agha not attending. During the press conference, Pakistan's coach Mike Hesson expressed his team's disappointment, stating that they were prepared to shake hands, but Indian team had already left for their dressing room. The Pakistan Cricket Board raised the issue by officially complaining to the International Cricket Council, that is ICC, and the Asian Cricket Council, that is ACC, requesting the immediate removal of match referee Andy Pycroft. Their complaint expressed concerns that Pycroft had violated the ICC Code of Conduct and the MCC laws related to the spirit of cricket by advising captains not to shake hands at the toss. Despite this, the ICC reportedly declined the PCB's request, mentioning that removing a match referee could set up a wrong precedent. It was a tight slap on Pakistan's misplaced demeanor. In response to the ICC decision, the Pakistani Cricket Board took several steps that made things even more complicated for them. They reportedly delayed their next match against the UAE by an hour as a gesture of protest, which is a ground for penalty against the team. Additionally, during a meeting with the Pycroft, the PCB allegedly broke ICC rules by having their media manager there and tried to film the meeting without audio, which is a clear violation of the playing and media operations area, that is PMOA regulations. The PCB also apparently gave a misleading impression on the social media by showing the footage of an official apology from the match referee, that's Pycroft, when he had only expressed regret about a miscommunication and nothing more than that. Because of these actions, the ICC is now considering disciplinary measures, including possible fines or formal charges against the PCB for multiple rule violation and misconduct. The entire saga has been described as a collapse of cricket diplomacy. While some see India's action as loss of sportsmanship, others see it as a brave stand against a state accused of sponsoring terrorism around the world. The BCCI, for its part, stays strong in its stance, with the secretary emphasizing that the focus should be on Indian victory rather than the noise created by some third parties or hostile countries. The Indian government also shares this view, showing a united front in front of the whole world. This controversy has really put the PCB in the spotlight, showing a gap between what they say and what they do. By standing firm and dedicating their win to the armed forces and victims of terrorism, the Indian team turned a game into a heartfelt expression of the national pride. This incident highlights how the India-Pakistan rivalry now represents a complex political tension between the two countries, with the cricket field becoming a space where these feelings are played out as a part of larger national stories that have to be told to the entire world. It's important for everyone to realize that impact of Pakistan's actions isn't limited only to India, but it is to the whole world. Whole world feels the effects of this in places like Europe, Africa, America, and beyond. We all share a common goal of seeking peace, and reigning in Pakistan is a very vital step for the benefit of humanity. India remains committed for taking meaningful action against these challenges, but now the question is the rest of the world ready to join in with India and help eliminate this monstrous threat from our planet? So let's all get together to ensure that Pakistanis are reined in. They are challenged everywhere in all forms of diplomacy, in all forms of politics, in all forms of sports, in all forms of life, economic life, and they are told to buzz off from this kind of an activity and not sponsor terrorism, stop all their terror-related camps which is running in their country under the patronage of the government of Pakistan. They should all be told stopped, and terrorism should be stopped in this whole world. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Hind Ki Sena.
Please like and subscribe.